Hi, my name's Maryanne.
My name is Marcia Leigo, and our brokerage is Keller Williams Complete Realty, and we service a lot of the Hamilton, Burlington areas.
Surrounding areas. I was born here in Hamilton. I did move away for about 6 years. I lived in Cambridge, but Hamilton and family lured me back. So this is still where I reside.
I was also born in Hamilton. Then we moved to Burlington for a while, and then I also came back to Hamilton when I got married. My partner, Maryanne, she is super funny. She's such a giver, but she's also so feisty. She's definitely somebody you would want on your team fighting.
Well, Marcia is so empathetic. She sees everybody's challenges and she tries to support them through that. And I love that about her. And she's pretty funny too. And truth be told, she's a hard hitting negotiator. She's the girl on our side who will go to bat every time for the best deal for you.
Absolutely. As a partnership, we bring that there's two of us for the price of one, and we always give 100% of us at all times.
We really are able to tag team each other. And when Marcia is not available, I'm going to be available for you. You're not going to be talking to a admin. You're going to be talking to us. We're going to take care of it.
Absolutely. And, we understand it can be a very stressful transition, and that's why we focus on what you need to lighten your load. I love all types of food. I would say if you had to take me to a favorite restaurant, I would always say something on the water.
That's a good idea. Okay, I'm going to talk about my favorite food here. I'm going to give a shout out to a restaurant in Grimsby. It's Teddy's. Okay, they have the best chicken wings. And anybody who knows me knows I'm a chicken wing girl. Marcia and I have really focused our career on helping seniors and through our own experience of downsizing our parents, and I too am a downsizer, we really understand all the challenges that come with it. So we feel like we'd be the best team to support anybody going through a big change in real estate.
Right. We understand it can be a very stressful transition, and that's why we focus on what you need to lighten your load. I have a success story that we're really proud of that I'd love to share with you guys. And it was one of our clients was downsizing and moving out of province and trying to coordinate the moving with the sale. We knew it would be a challenge.
We made sure we took the time to educate the client on where the market value is right now, understanding why we're pricing something the way we price it is super important to the seller. So we make sure that we educate, we're all on the same page. We were so excited because we came to a conclusion on listing price. We sold that home in 3 days. So it removed all the stress from the people moving out of province, and everyone was really happy.
Yeah, not having to carry, extra costs on a monthly basis. When I'm not working, I just love to spend my extra time with family, playing games, going for walks, paddleboarding.
Super fun. I definitely like to unwind or wind up with my two little grandsons. They're 4 and 2, and like they keep me busy, but it's certainly fun to have some time, quality time with the kids.
I have a dog and a cat. I have a German Shepherd, and my poor cat girl is terrified of him. We were hoping they'd become friends, but no, they stay away from each other. But super cute.
I don't have any pets of my own, but I am a nana to 3 giant dogs. I have 3 girls and they each have a big dog, and 2 of my girls share a horse. So I was a NAMA very early after my daughter turned 20. She wanted a horse, and there I am, being a grandma to a horse.
If I wasn't a realtor, I'd probably still be doing something along the lines of real estate, probably staging or flipping houses.
Yeah, we always kind of think bigger than we are. We always think, oh, maybe we want to flip that house instead of selling that house.
Exactly.
So we definitely would still be in the field somewhere.
Absolutely. And if I was retired, I'd probably just be doing a lot of volunteer work. The most rewarding part of helping someone sell their home probably be that we are able to sell their home for the most amount of money in the least amount of time with the least amount of hassle.
Yeah, lightening their load is really important. We take on a lot of those stresses for people.
We love to stay in touch with clients after closing. They become like family almost to us.
We say often it's like finishing a really great novel. It's like you're going to miss the characters. Well, we always miss our sellers or our buyers because we work hard to build a good relationship with them. So we stay in touch by we host a lot of senior events. We always invite you to our events. And of course, Christmas, birthdays, we always try to
I always check in from time to time. Something that clients might be surprised to learn about me, how because they always see me mostly put together, but I love to camp and I love to go fishing.
not me. Something about me that maybe people won't obviously know, but I did have a very terminal illness about 20 years ago, and I had a bone marrow transplant. And I think it gives me a great perception on life. I get to see things differently. And I think I bring that to my work. And I think it's a real benefit to everyone.
We help our clients navigate the process by having a defined plan for the needs of all of our sellers. Starting with a moving starting kit where we, show up with boxes, tape, marker, a checklist to follow, and that's just to start.
We have a roster of resources that if you're looking to get, your house painted really quickly, we have a lot of resources that we count on and they're dependable. People in our brokerage have used them multiple times, so we can proudly refer them to you. So we help you really from the start of your move to the finish.
We had this one client that was not her, but, her situation was very challenging. She wanted to move. She couldn't do the stairs anymore. We started started her out with our moving kit, checklist and all that. And we got her fairly.
Yeah, we helped her find a painter who painted the whole house. We were bringing boxes to to the donation stores so that she didn't have to do that. We were really supporting her through working as a team.
And we got her to almost just in time to list her home. And then for financial reasons, she couldn't move out of her house.
She was advised not to. And, we had two ways to go with that. The deal was done, or we're just going to support you through the rest. So we helped her connect with a chairlift and got her stairs more safe for her. And we just helped support her through that.
So she can stay in her home.
We felt like it was a win-win because we got to do something great and she would.
We go above and beyond for every client, but there's this, one specific client and story we think of often.
Yeah, we're dealing with when you're dealing with downsizers or estates, it's often lots of emotions. So right now we have an estate sale where there's 4 kids involved. Only one lives in country. So we really go over and beyond to make sure that everyone's in the communication loop. It's a bit of a challenge meeting people, everybody where they're at, but that's something we're taking a lot of pride in, that we're servicing their needs. They feel heard and seen, and that's really important.
Communication is very important in this business.
We really pride ourselves on taking the time to get to know seniors and what's important to them and understanding the emotional connection to downsizing. There's a lot of stuff you're giving away or you're rehoming, and we understand that that's really stressful. So we took some time and we educated ourselves about the different locations where people might downsize.
Right. Whether it's, a retirement village or a nursing home or just a smaller house.
Yeah, we understand that every downsizer's need will be different. So we actually host senior events at the community centers where we bring in a few people talking, and we really just talk about the fears of moving, and we kind of break it down, their concerns. We want to remove the fear of changing. Change is kind of a new bad word.
It can be traumatic for them. That's, we've heard that a few times. It can be a traumatic. There's so much emotions.
So that's something we really enjoy doing. We do about 3 to 4 a year where we go into senior centers. We have some lunch. We indulge them in some sweets, and we just really have some candid conversations. And that's where we're building a lot of our knowledge from of what people need. And I think they're the ones who we need to learn from. So I'm enjoying that piece of it. What we really want people looking for a realtor to know is that you will be heard. We're going to hear what your needs are, and we let you steer us. Of course, we have the knowledge and the education to know, the market, but you know best where you should end up You know best your timeline. So we just want you to know that we're here to support you through that.
We hear you.
Yeah.
Communication is very important.
Yeah, absolutely.